This is where I have the problem, I think, with 42, do I? Yeah, he's run me onto the grass. I've just realised the guy behind me is Matt Allen. He's my instructor.
Paul Offord, driver from Great Dunmow. Apparently seeing me in Tesco's is a very exciting thing,
If
Marcus.
that's the highlight of this week, maybe you should get out more.
At last we're racing again. So here's my report for the first race of the 2024 season at Brands Hatch. Let's start with a quick look at qualification. So you can see the weather is bad. If you've seen my video for the 116 sprint the day before on the Saturday, you'll have seen that the weather, at least during one of those races, was pretty bad. So this is Sunday morning and it's not good. I'm on my attempt at a flying lap. I tried to create a gap to the guy in front, and I think that's either John Turner or Ray Grimes, I'm not sure which. One of the things you'll notice is the cars are slipping around quite a lot. On the racing line in particular, it was very slippery, and there were lots of people going off actually. We had, I think we definitely had one safety car period during this qualifying session. You see that one snaking around in front. We had one go off, and then the session was cut short when two cars went off and they red flagged the session. So coming up to the finish line now to get our time. 1:13:39. Now officially on the timesheet I got 1:13:35, so there's a slight discrepancy, but you know, that's about the number we got. Here are my qualifying results. So it's laps down the left and sort of mini sectors across the top. You can see we did 16 laps. Seemingly the last lap was my best, but that was the lap that ended with a red flag, and I don't think it was allowed. I think that was a disallowed lap. The other thing to note is the blue numbers show you the best times in each of the mini sectors. Normally you would see those over, say, 2 laps, and here they're spread around quite a lot, which means, you know, just shows you the inconsistency of running in that type of weather. The other thing is best theoretical on the left hand side there, if I put all the blue mini sectors together, is a 1:11:512. That is a theoretical. You might not be able to do that, but normally my best theoretical is very close to my best time, and in this case it's, you know, 3 or 4 seconds adrift, and that meant I qualified 30th, although I started 29 on the grid. Okay, now we're on the green flag lap, and I'm going to talk you around this lap so that you understand, because you might not be familiar with Brands Hatch. So here we're going around Paddock Hill Bend, which on the track map is the one on the top right. So it's quite a steep hill down here, and then uphill again into Druids. Now with the class that we race in, we do a green flag lap behind a safety car, and it's a rolling start. So the safety car pulls into the pits. The pit entry is just after Clark Curve, as you see there, or Clearways we call that area there normally. Right, so we've gone round Druids, we're now into Graham Hill Bend. Tight left-hander downhill, good fun actually. I like that corner now. I've learnt a few things about getting around it quickly, so I quite like that. Now this is a very fast left-hander Surtees. It's flat out basically in 4th gear, and lots of people use the curb on the left. I've stopped using the curb and I can just about make it round without using the curb. So we're now going into Clearways. The trick here is to get a very late apex round Clearways, which is marked there as Clark Curve. I'm not sure why. Okay, and we're now into the start-finish straight. You can see all the cars have sped up, and we're now straight into the race. So let's watch the first 2 laps. You'll see that I don't do a great job at the start yet again. My strategy was to stay on the inside, but it didn't work well. I took a strategy, or I use a strategy that just tries to hold position, but my mate Matt Highcock, who won this race, he said to me, you need to attack from the start, and he's right. I'm not forceful enough. I need to just go for it right from the very start. I think I'm a bit too worried about damaging the car, which I've got to get over, really. You know, we're racing, and that's what this is all about. So you can see I'm stuck now behind this car here, and this car's streaming past me on the outside, which is just ridiculous. And in this first 2 laps I lose, I'm not sure how many positions I lost actually, but it was quite a few. So I started 30, and I probably dropped to about 36, 37, maybe even further back than that. So now I've started to speed up a bit, but I'm still sticking on that inside line where I should be using more of the track. And now James is coming up the outside of me, and he's going to get me, I think. Because now I'm too slow round here. Okay, James is tucked in behind. Alright, now I'm using more of the track. I'm going out wider on the exit of Druids. This is down into Graham Hill Bend. Left-hander. Yeah. You always fear that there's going to be some sort of almighty accident in front of you when all the cars are grouped together so much, but yeah, like I said, I think I've got to get over that. So you can see the lap times because of the bunching of all the cars. We're slow on laps so far with a 110. This one should be faster. Okay, 104, so we're getting there. Now this car 42, he put up a heck of a fight, and I had a devil of a job getting past him, and now you can see I've lost because I was trying to go past him on the outside. He's held the inside line, and James has just slipped through behind him. And now, where am I? There are still quite a few cars behind me, but I've lost a lot of places. Now this was a good race for me, and I had a really good finish, which you'll see towards the end, but I can't help thinking what might have been if I had have held a few more positions at the start, you know. I said this season I wanted to get into the top 15. That was I'm not going to limit myself to that because I'd love a top 10 and I'm going to go for it. But if I get some top 15s, that will show some progress. Starting from 30th, that's 30 out of 40. I think it's 42 started actually. That is quite a way back. And again, that was just because I did a bad job in the wet qualifying. And now I'm going to lose another one. Look, I'm stuck behind 42 again, and the guy's come down the inside. And now he's coming across. Oh, no. I tell you, this is dreadful watching this. Oh dear, this is just awful. This is awful. I mean, if you've watched any of my previous race reports, you know that I've said over and over again, I've got to do something about my starts. And I am trying. I'm trying different things, but it's not working. Whatever I'm doing is not working. And what is so frustrating is a lot of the people who have gone past me, I've done faster laps than them. So, you know, this is purely a problem with the starts. Now that, I think, might be Jez Banks. And he's started out of position, and now I've lost to a DTO car, and I've got another DTO car on the inside. Oh, this is, yeah, you can see I'm going to end up, well, I could be, there's one a long way further back, so at this point it looks as though I'm running 37th. In fact, I think I might have started in 29th because I think there was a retirement. So although I qualified 30th, so I've probably lost 8 positions here, which is the same as I did in the sprint the day before. Yeah. Ho hum, let's put that behind us and let's see how we get on moving forward from this point. Okay, about now I'm realising I've got to start to overtake some cars. Now I got a reasonable exit out of clearways, and you can see I've come up alongside this guy, but he's the guy who whacked me in the sprint race the day before, and I was a bit wary of him because, well, I didn't want to get hit in this race. So I've got to do something about him, and you can see he's getting involved in the tussles with people, and I mean he's a novice. I believe it might be his first race. I guess there's some learning to be done, but later on I think he rolled the car, which isn't too good. Now I've lost 2 more places. Now I am running second from last. I have a feeling, yeah, there's 1 more car behind me. So this is not going brilliantly, but it's okay. Things work out okay, as you'll see. I've now been following the car in front for a couple of laps, and I'm trying to think how can I get past him. So there's a few things I was trying. One was going into Druids, but that wasn't working at all. The other one is just getting a decent line round this corner, which we call clearways, and then making sure that you get good speed going down the straight so that you can pull alongside. So let's see how we get on with this one. Okay, I got a bit lucky in that he pulled to the left, which has given me the gap, but that's okay. I've got the place now. The number 42, who I've really struggled getting past. I did come up against him in the sprint race as well, and had the same problem. He's quite clever in the way he defends. Okay, so I've got a good, I think I've done quite well around Graham Hill, yeah, okay, this is good, this is good. Now here I did get a bit of luck. I've got the pass done, but you can see there's now a yellow flag on the left has just come out for this car that's in the gravel there, so the guy behind me has backed off. Now, based on where that is, I'm pretty sure that results in a safety car. Yeah, that was the safety car board there, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so now we're into a safety car period, so I'll wind forward a bit. Okie dokie, this is a bit further on, and the safety car warning is still showing on that sign there. Now I've made a bit of a mistake here in that I'm not close up behind the guy in front, which I should have done. Now you see the green on the right, just there. So we're now racing again, and I've missed a trick here. I should have been up much closer to him. It's really difficult because you can't see, when you're this far back, you can't see the safety car. And you don't know when it's going in, really. Thinking about it after the race, I think what I should have done is got my pit crew to tell me on the phone, to tell me on the radio, tell me on the phone, tell me on the radio that the car had gone in, the safety car had gone in, but I didn't do that, and so that's cost me a bit, but we'll see how we get on now with this, getting past this one. Okay, well I'm up nice and close. Coming down into Graham Hill Bend, he's over braking there, and he's, yeah, I guess because he was a bit tighter on the line. I've got a better line round Graham Hill so I can get past him. Luckily he didn't try anything crazy, and stick one in the side of me. So yeah, okay, that looks good. So let's move on again. Okay, it's taken me a couple of laps, but now I'm up behind, I think this must be my teammate, which is Tristan. This is a bit unfortunate that Ethan came out right at that point there. That's messed me up a bit. But we need to chase after Tristan, and he, yeah, pretty amazing. He's not raced before. He's stepped into the car and he's lapping at really competitive times straight away. it's just so frustrating seeing that happen. They've both run a bit wide there. I don't know if they got track limit penalties for that, but so I think I'm thinking perhaps I can use Ethan as a stalking horse to get past Tristan, but that's not worked. So I've got a car down the inside of me as well. Yeah, okay, so these guys they're in the lead pack. So this is Jamie Dunn in 252. I think that was Peter Keane in 151. Jamie's gone into the pits. Oh, okay. Now, can I get past Tristan? Not round the outside, I wouldn't think, but maybe. Yeah. So he's gone over to defend because he knows I'm going to try and put one up the inside of him if he goes wide. I try a slightly different line around Druids, tighter. Now I'm racing him for Graham Hill Bend. Oh, he wasn't going to give that one. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to try a better line round Clearways. Quite a late apex, probably not as late as I would like. Okay, I've got some speed on him now. Is that going to do it? Wow, okay. That was surprisingly easy. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. If that was Tristan driving, and I think he did do the first, or was that Giles? That might have been Giles. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think actually that might have been Giles, and he told me that he messed up with the traction control and that's why he lost speed around Clearways. That could be it actually. Yeah. Now the guy behind me is Pete Brand, who's very fast. He usually finishes, well, he always seems to finish in the top 10. You can see he's using the curb round Surtees, which I'm not. Now I've gone a bit tight here, so my apex is too early. Look at the steering angle I've got. I'm getting a lot of understeer round there. Okay, so I've just radioed the pit crew to tell them that I'm coming in next lap. My times are better, down to 1:01:69, so you know, getting there. Okay, here comes Pete. I'm not going to get in his way because I'm not racing him, so there's no point. In fact, I think, yeah, what I probably should have done is let him go past and then try and follow him, because he did drag me round to a good qualifying lap, but it was the one that got red flagged, and so it didn't count. Yeah, I think I'm going to go into the pits this time. Let's see what happens. May have had second thoughts. That was a bit bad, the way I did that. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good line around Clearways. That's why I've lost out to him a bit. Yeah, I think I'm relying on Pete here to drag me around to a fast lap. Let's continue to watch and just see how this one finishes. Just realised the guy behind me is Matt Allen. He's my instructor. I bet he loves being held up by me. I'm sure that's him. Yeah, it is him. Yeah. Okay. He's trying oh, he's up on the grass now. He's trying everything to go past me. Okay, decided to cut my losses and get one of the pit stops done. Okay, my first pit stop is done, and I thought I'd show you what happens as you come out of the pits. So you come out up the hill, then you've got this blend line on the left. We were warned in the driver briefing not to cross the blend line. Now I've been a bit too passive here. I should have pulled out in front of Jonathan there, even if it would have slowed him, because effectively I am racing against him. So, and also that number 73, which I think had problems later and actually didn't finish, or finished a long way back. Anyway, let's carry on watching this, and I'll pick up again when we get somewhere a bit more exciting. Actually, I think we're catching, that's Caroline, I think, in front. Yeah, so this is her first race, and she was very nervous. I was talking to her before the start of the race, and yeah, she did really well because she stayed out of trouble. It's so easy to get into trouble and get the car smashed up and all sorts, so all credit to her for her first race. That was pretty good. Right, so a bit further on now, I've caught up with Jonathan and car 73, which I think is the Tibbetts car, and yeah, they've just overtaken my nemesis, car 42. So now I've got to get the job done for a second time. Obviously, as the pit stops play out, you know, you end up passing cars you've passed before, even if you're not lapping them. So let's see how we get on here. I think this gets a bit spicy. So I've taken an inside line. Oh, no, that's gone alright actually. I'll have to, I had a bit of a problem coming around clearways against someone, but that obviously wasn't that car, so that's worked okay. Let's move on. Okay, now you can see I've caught up to car 73 again. That's 105. I think he just drove straight back onto the track. He was fine. And I think I take my second pit stop here. So I took them in fairly quick succession. You can see I've done 7 laps from the previous stop. I wanted to get them out of the way because I suspected there were going to be safety cars, which meant that I would be able to catch back up with other people. Okay, I've come out of the pits, and I think that's the Fox Lux car, so it's either Neil Fox or Andrew, is it Andrew Partridge? Yeah, Andrew Partridge, I think. Okay, so he's gone past that car. And that was 105 again. Now I used to be able to battle against this car in front of me, the 220 car, but he seems faster this season and I'm losing out a bit to him, which is a bit annoying. To be fair, he did a 60.685 lap during the race, and I did, I can't remember what I did. I did a 60.7, I think, so pretty similar. But I think the thing is that he's more consistent than I am. Or the two drivers, they are more consistent than I am. Anyway, this looks as though we're going to get some action here as we catch up to these other cars. So I've come out, it says best 5, oh there you go, 101.19, so I'm almost breaking the 61 second mark, which is what I should be doing. You know, I need to bang these out one after the other. Okay, I think he's gone wide because he's trying to get some more speed down the hill. Yeah, he can't find a way past. I feel for you. He's trying everything. Yeah, wow. Now maybe I should have held that there. I should have allowed him to rub down the side of me if that's what it took, because I've basically given up a place there. That's not good. This is the thing, I've got to stop worrying so much about rubbing on the car, and yeah, because I had that and I should have just taken it. Yeah, silly. Okay, let's see how we go now. Right, I think this, I'm not sure who's driving this now, but again it's my team, one of my teammates in the 40/40 team. Pete Brand's coming up the inside as well. How are we going to get this done? Oh, and also there's yeah, I can't remember who drives 228 now, or that particular car. I think it's a really young guy, isn't it? Yes, Waring Street, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, this isn't doing me too well. There's another white car behind us. Now that is either Matt Highcock, who should be leading the race, although he could be out of position because of pit stops. Okay, get past the 41, do I do it? Yes, thank goodness for that. No, sorry, car 40 that is, yeah. Ooh, it's 42 again, he's giving me grief. How do I keep catching up with this guy? Okay, and here comes Matt Highcock. Matt just flings it into corners, I don't know how he does it. I was talking to somebody who sat in the passenger seat with him, another driver, Jamie, and he said, I watched Matt drive, he said, I can't drive like that, I don't know how you do it. He's just, yeah, he seems to be able to totally wring the neck of the car. This is where I have the problem, I think, with 42, do I? Yeah, he's run me onto the grass. Yeah, that was pretty vicious, and now I've lost a place. Yeah, now here comes Mac Priestwood, who's probably chasing Matt down, because they're the leading group. Again, Mac is so fast, that just, you know, I'm not at that level at the moment. Oh, what happened there? Anthony Seddon happened there. So I went to go for the apex, then realised he was right there. So this is what it's like being a car that gets lapped. It can get a bit tricky. Now I need to get this guy, I've got to sort this out. Oh. He braked right on the apex. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. He's probably trying to get the car to rotate, actually. This isn't going to work unless I'm prepared to try and go around the outside. he's braking, so he's trying to hold me up. Ah, got it done. Well done. Blimey. I don't know why I took such a tight line there. That was stupid. That lost me some time. Yeah, pinch the exit as well. Pinching means you should really just skim along your exit point, and instead you have to steer at the exit because you haven't taken the correct line around the corner. Look how much tight. Look how tight I've got the steering. Yeah, I was getting understeer. I've had these adjustable caster bushes put on, and I put them on, and I'm not totally convinced by them in fast corners. They seem to be really good round Graham Hill and round Druids, but through a sweeping corner like Clearways, I seem to be getting more understeer than I used to get. Unless I'm just imagining it, I don't know. Also, it comes down to me. I think I don't always take a wide enough line and get a late enough apex. I think that affects me as well. That was pinched as well. I had to hold that in. Okay, let's move on. Right, I'm up behind car 40 again, and I'm fairly convinced this time this is Tristan driving, because I remember I tried to get past him for lap after lap and it was really tricky. In fact, I can't actually remember at the moment how I did get past him. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's just see how this goes. So I think we've caught up with Caroline again, haven't we? She's probably done a pit stop. Yeah, that's her car. Okay. Yeah, why did I hold that tight? See, I've lost. Yeah, I've lost time there. Okay, after chasing car 40 for lap after lap, and it was a lot of laps, he got past this car 42 in front of me, and then there's a safety car. So I'll wind forward a bit further and we'll see if we can figure out if I eventually do get past him. One thing you'll notice here is during that chasing period I did a 60.82. I think I said 60.78 earlier. I don't think that's right. I think 60.82 is was my fastest lap, which is pretty much what I was doing in practice. I did a 60.7 and I did a 60.9 and I think I did a 60.8 as well. So that's what I should be doing. I just need some consistency. Again here I've let a gap develop, which I shouldn't have done, and as we come around here, if you look to the right, you'll see that the sign just goes green just at that moment there, and I should have been right on his bumper, but unfortunately I wasn't, so that was a bit of a missed opportunity. Okay, I've caught up to car 42 yet again. He's obviously feeling the pressure because he goes quite wide there, as you can see, and yeah, I'm too far back really to get him down here. Alright, now if you look up ahead you'll see the blue car's gone slightly sideways, and yeah, and then the DTO car has hit it, and you'll see the result. You can see just on the left there the bumpers hanging off the back of the DTO car, and eventually he has to go in and get that cut off. Now I'm right up the back of what I believe is Tristan, but I've gone and got myself hemmed in behind Caroline, and this is not a good move. I don't know what to say. These silly racecraft things just frustrate the heck out of me. And now 73's gone past me. and I've got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, so here's the answer to do I ever get past car 40. It's there on the right, and he peels off into the pits. Damn. Okay, I'll get him another day. Yeah, that was... He drove really well, you know, like I said, first time in the car, he had some pace, really did. Now I'm battling with this group here. That car, yeah, the tin bin car, that's Connor. I think that's Connor driving that, because he did the last stint. I can't remember if I got past this car, the red one. I don't think I did. They're quite fast, and 73's off down the road. Yeah, so he's going around the outside of Connor. Oh, well done, Connor. Nice one. Oh, yeah. It's going to get him now up the hill. Right, well, there's yellow flags. I don't know if we've got another safety car coming out. I have a feeling we do. Let's see if we can see at the next marshal post. Oh no, I think it might have just been a yellow for that sector. Yep, no yellows out, so... Okay, now it's me up behind Connor. And... oh yeah, look, there's one there. Oh, that's gonna result in a safety car, that's for sure. That's right on the edge of the track. Right. Yeah, safety car. Okay, now Red's going to get penalised because he's just... I think he passed when he'd gone past the safety car sector. Also later, I don't know why, but when we're in the safety car queue, he suddenly starts to overtake cars. Now, I don't know if he thought that he was going to be waved through by the safety car, but that's not the way it works really, and I think he might have got penalised. Okay, so I'll wind forward until the race starts again. Okay, we're racing again. No yellow flags. Now I need to get this guy in front. I need to get this done. Okay, try and go for the apex. Now I got very lucky there. You see there was a yellow flag there, but I just about sneaked past him before I entered the yellow flag stage or area sector, and that's why the car on the left has rolled. Sorry, the car on the right has rolled over in the gravel, and so we're back on safety car yet again. I think. Yep, looks like it. Waved yellows. Got the safety car board out. Yeah, safety car board is out. So yeah, it didn't last very long. about 30 seconds of racing between safety cars. Okay, on the right the guy's waving green, so we're back racing. Now it's me trying to overtake Connor. Oh, that guy went wide, didn't he? He nearly ended up in the gravel. Right, no, I had overtaken 33 earlier. I'm assuming he's on the same lap as me. Come on, you got to get this guy, come on. Okay. Good. So I'll now head down and go after Connor again. Yeah, you can see my car is understeering a lot around there. The way to look at it is if you watch the steering angle compared to the line I take round the corner, you can see that I'm washing out a lot. This one's not so bad. See, it seems alright there, because that is probably the right steering angle. And as we go into the slower ones, like this one, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I get a bit of understeer on the exit. So of course, one thing may have caused me a problem here is I had the dampers set quite soft, which I've found I prefer, but it does mean that the weight shifts around front to back quite quickly. That's Matt Allen behind me again. Yeah, taking an aggressive stance trying to get past me. There you go, I've waved him past, but he doesn't take the hint. I'm sure he gets me eventually. Yeah, he's going down. Oh, no, maybe not. Thought better of it. I think he gets me up into Druids, actually. Yeah, I've stayed out. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's move on anyway. Okay, I'm pushing Connor quite hard now, trying to get past. He's gone a bit up on the curb, that'll throw him out a bit. Yeah, see, he's gone a bit wide. So have I actually, but I don't know why I tried that move. It's not going to work anymore, it's too far back anyway. Okay, I think there's a bit of an incident down the bottom here. Yeah. Ran over one of the bollards and they're full of water, as you can see, and got sprayed a bit. He's using a lot of curb there. Apparently his dad told me afterwards he races with his dad Neil, and he said that Neil was on the radio to Connor telling him not to let me past. Whatever happens, don't let him pass. Now on the right, that's the last lap board, I think, so one lap to try and get him. I haven't found a way yet, so I don't think actually I saw the one lap in, when I've been editing this video, but I don't remember seeing it in the race. I don't think I was aware that this was the last lap. Yeah, I should have been a bit more imaginative. Bit of lack of creativity there, because I should have tried something different. It's no good to keep going round and round doing the same thing when it's not working. See, that's too tight, so I'm way too tight there. That's why the angle on the steering wheel is so tight. Yeah, I should have taken a later apex. I should have tried a really wide line round. There you go, there's the checkered flag. So I should have tried a wide line round clearways and see if I could have out dragged him down to the start finish line. Okay, so that's it. Another race done. It was great fun, and despite everything, I finished 19th on the road and 17th after penalties were awarded. And I think I said earlier in this video that what I really wanted was I wanted to get into the top 15. Now, if I hadn't have lost all those places at the beginning, I suspect I maybe would have made up a couple more places, and that would have got me into the top 15. So yeah, still lots of work to do, but very enjoyable. Loved racing with the guys and seeing them all. I haven't seen them, all over the winter, and it's a very friendly pit and paddock. We don't all know each other because there were quite a few new people here, but there are a large number of us who know each other, and so it's always good to catch up with them. So I hope you found that entertaining, interesting, frustrating, or whatever you thought of it. But please leave your comments down below, actually, that would be good. And I'll catch you on the next one.